The West Michigan Jazz Society created the Musician of the Year Award in the year 2000 to recognize and celebrate a local jazz musician. Nominations are received by the Jazz Society members, and up until a few years ago, the board itself decided who would win the award. Now, the Musician of the Year is elected by the membership itself, based on the following criteria. Someone who is recognized by their peers, who actively performs in West Michigan, has been exceptional in donating their time to the jazz scene, and someone who's distinguished in their work and inspires others. For the last 3 years, Rick Ruther has received multiple nominations and has been among our top 3 nominees for the past 3 years. So I am delighted that this year our membership has elected Rick Ruther as our 2025 Musician of the Year. Congratulations, Rick.
Well, hello, Rick. It's a great pleasure for me to share this evening's event with you, so many fellow musicians, friends, and former award recipients. You have provided so many wonderful job opportunities for West Michigan jazz musicians over the decades. Working with the likes of Steve Talaga, Chris Corey, Dave Hay, Robin Connell, Tommy Hagen, Mike Lutley, and so many others, we are all grateful. Congratulations, Rick. Well done. Salute.
Hi, I'm Mary Rademacher. Rick Ruther and I met back in the early 90s at a convention gig for Meyer Corporation. I was choreographing and dancing, and Rick had been hired to play guitar and sing, and he wrote an original song for their theme, which was Building Bridges. I still remember that. Well, we became fast friends and started gigging together, putting together shows, theme shows, mostly with Tom and Sherry Hagen, and then later recording an album of some great jazz standards and duets together, along with a couple of Rick's originals, which might be available tonight, right? Whenever I've worked with Rick, or whenever I've seen him perform, he always demands excellence. And especially when he's put together these shows for the Jazz Society, he's always been so congenial, friendly, entertaining, humble, and always delivering with flair. So I just want to say congratulations, my friend, on becoming Musician of the Year 2025. You so deserve it. And, enjoy your reign.
Hey, Rick, congratulations. I can now call you West Michigan Jazz Society Musician of the Year 2025. I always considered you a very diversely talented musician and singer, but also a very gifted storyteller and songwriter. We've shared many a story and many a joke over the last 36 years. Can you believe it's been that long? But I've called you boss, you've called me boss, but most importantly, I've called you friend. So once again, congratulations, Musician of the Year 2025.
Rick Ruther, what? West Michigan Jazz Society Musician of the Year? Whoa. What, American Idol top prize, like $1 million cash? I'm wondering what the society cash prize is. Can't wait to hear. What are you going to do with the money? We can talk about that later. But hey, congratulations, Rick. Can I still call you Rick? Is it Sir Rick now? Or your excellency? I'm not sure. But my knowing of you, Rick, came long before my knowing of Rick the musician. Till recently. It was really a treat to see you in your element, to see a lot of the people's lives you have touched and the friends and relationships you have built around your talent. It was really special. With that being said, sincerely, I feel you could be recognized in West Michigan for being a good guy. You could easily win that award as well. So, my friend, congratulations on your recognition, and thank you for being a good guy. Sir Rick.
Hello, West Michigan Jazz Society. This is your old friend, jazz bass player Paul Keller. I'm excited to come and join you on Tuesday, September 30th at the Riddle Estate as we all get together and honor Rick Ruther as your Jazz Musician of the Year. We're also going to honor Jim and Penny Reed for a lifetime of service to the West Michigan Jazz Society. I'm a 1980 graduate of East Grand Rapids High School, and I'm your 2001 Jazz Musician of the Year. I'm so proud of the West Michigan Jazz Society for all they have done for me and for the jazz community for the last 25 years of free concerts in the park. Hooray! Huzzah! Congratulations! Looking forward to reuniting with all the past Jazz Musicians of the Year and to listen to the John Shea Trio. He's my hero.
Hey, this is John Pizzarelli, and I'd like to congratulate all the winners of Musician of the Year on behalf of the West Michigan Jazz Society. I know past winners have been Rick Ruther, as well as Paul Keller, my dear friend and one of the great bass players on the planet. I think he won back in 2001. Anyway, have a great night, and congratulations to all the winners. Keep swinging.
Whoops. Caught again. Hi, Ricky.
Congratulations on being
The 2025 Musician of the Year. You are indeed a fine musician. You know all the chords, even the diminished.
And we are just so very, very proud of you, Rick. And Tommy says that you're his favorite singer.
Especially since Jack Jones died.
And you know what he thought of Jack Jones. Anyways, I would also just like to touch base on your songwriting abilities. Your songwriting, your songs, you can write to make me laugh, to make me cry. I also wanted to touch base on the employer side of you. You have hired so many musicians through the years. All those jazz trios that you put together with your DJ business, and all those young people that you gave so much confidence to, you know, especially our son. Thank you for hiring our son. Right, Tom?
That's right. Nick always said, boy, that Rick is a good-looking guy.
Thank you for being our friend. We just love you so much, and you mean the world to us.
And Ricky, don't lose our number. We need a gig.
How about a toast to Rick, Tommy?
Everybody, toasty toast.
You deserve this, Rick. We love you.
The Betty Forrest Jazz Ambassador Award was created in 2022 in memory and in honor of West Michigan Jazz Society's founder, Betty Forrest. The Jazz Society wouldn't be where it is today without the dedication of committed volunteers like Jim and Penny Reed. Their many years of board service, of planning events, keeping the books in order, and negotiating for our members and musicians, so much goes on behind the scenes to keep the music going. Jim and Penny Reed exemplify what servant leadership is all about, and they do it with a spirit of enthusiasm, expectancy, and fun. Thank you, Jim and Penny, for all you've done and continue to do for the West Michigan Jazz Society. Congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Hi, Jim and Penny. We are really happy to be here tonight to offer our congratulations for this well-deserved honor and award. Phil and I have had the unique opportunity to be behind the scenes and watch the hours and the energy that you two have put into this organization that is so important to you and that has made such a substantial contribution to bringing the music and the fabulous jazz to our community. And what a contribution that is, since we know how important music is to all of us and to our community and to our souls. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I hope you enjoy this evening and you deserve all the recognition and gratitude. Thanks. We love you.
Congratulations, Jim and Penny Reed. You totally earned the 2025 West Michigan Jazz Society Jazz Ambassador of the Year Award. Thank you for welcoming me as a new member of the board. Your servant leadership has set the bar high and leaves an impressive path to follow. Thank you for all you've done, Laura.
Jim and Penny, congratulations on your Jazz Ambassador Award. I can't think of two people more deserving of such honor. You constantly give, and it's about time you received a little bit. So, again, thank you and congratulations. And I really appreciate the friendship we've been able to grow over these years. So, once again, congratulations, Jazz Ambassadors.
Well, happy 25 years to you, West Michigan Jazz Society, to you, and of course, all of your fans. You've been doing it 25 years, hashtag 25 years more to go, at least. And honoring all of those well-respected musicians, including Rick Ruther. Congratulations to you. Of course, your jazz ambassadors play such an important role, Jim and Penny Reed. Thank you for you. So on behalf of myself, Shelley Irwin, host of the Shelley Irwin Show, and WGVU, go get them. Much more to do, but sit back and congratulations on what you have done. Have a great celebration.
Congratulations to Rick Ruther, the 2025 Musician of the Year from the West Michigan Jazz Society, and the Jazz Ambassadors of the Year, Penny and Jim Reed. And also, congratulations for 25 years of presenting the Musician of the Year to the West Michigan Jazz Society, and of course, to everything that the Society has done since its inception in 1986. Long live the West Michigan Jazz Society. And the year that it was convened was also the year that Rick released this self-titled album on Gossamer Productions Records.
Hey everybody, this is pianist Emmett Cohen, and I want to give a shout out to the West Michigan Jazz Society. You guys have been doing free jazz in the park for 25 years, and this year they've awarded Rick Ruther as Musician of the Year and Jim and Penny Reed for being Jazz Ambassadors of the Year. I'm so proud of you guys, and I can't wait to come visit soon. Take care.
Hi there, I'm Pete Kehoe, musician, educator, and co-founder of Big Water Creative Arts here in Northern Michigan. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the West Michigan Jazz Society on 25 years, wow, of providing free jazz in the park. How wonderful. I'd also like to extend congratulations to the Jazz Society's 2025 Musician of the Year, Rick Ruther, and to Betty Force Jazz Ambassadors, Jim and Penny Reed. Well done, everyone, and congratulations on your achievements.